This episode is sponsored by the Unstoppable Anne Ring Line. Lincoln was just ranked the number 6 happiest city in the US, and with folks like Anne leading the charge, we're aiming even higher. One joyful step at a time, starting with the cookie run. Every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Come out for a fun run that's all about community, movement, and yes, cookies. Meet us at the Lincoln Running Co. on Q Street in downtown Lincoln, and of course, the cookies donated by the Cookie Company. This season is dedicated to my family and my home country, Lebanon. A part of me that now feels too distant to reach. I lived there for 14 years, creating some of my best memories. I had the sweetest family, the most amazing friends, not to mention the warmth of my neighbors, the delicious food, the perfect weather, and of course, the beach. I gave all of that up, believing my life would begin once I left. It wasn't until much later that I realized it was actually when it ended. Have you ever obsessed over something or someone so uncontrollably that just thinking about them begins to hurt? The thought of you clutches my heart so tight, so secure, so hard to breathe. It puts me in a coma throughout my days, pushing me miles away from you, right back into your ocean. The thought of you makes the rocks in my throat heavier again. They've nested there, claimed it as their territory. I'm in limbo. I'm obsolete. I'm at their command, and their command is inevitable. It is to stray me away from the thought of you. The thought of you. Oh, the thought of you, my Lebanon. It was the one thing haunting me. What if I no longer have a country? What if it becomes occupied? What if I can no longer go back? What if it becomes Palestine number 2 or follows in the footsteps of other Arabic countries that have fallen victims to occupation and imperialism? Did we just witness a preview of our future? So many thoughts, all of which made me feel exiled. What about my family and my friends? What are they feeling? How scared are they? Do they have money? Food? What are they thinking? Are they able to sleep at night? Are they petrified? I bet their imagination was wider than mine ever was. It got to the point where I didn't want to think about it anymore because it was too painful. I tried, but I couldn't. Lebanon lived inside of me, in every corner of my body and every inch of my mind. I tried to stray away from all these thoughts, but it was to no avail. As I sit here, expanding on this thought, locked in by Arabic music, I ask myself, am I lucky to be away from this kind of danger? Or am I a traitor for watching from afar? As I always say, life, it's unfair. By accepting that, you will open yourself to your reality, and from there, fight the norms and be true to yourself. Welcome to you and I. The human experience. Are you aware of the journeys others must endure silently? Okay, so now that I've been recording and sharing these poems, I've realized I might be unloading a lot of emotions, but I want to be clear, this season is not a cry for help. These are poems that have been risen from a deep place of pain, from the heartbreak of watching my home country unravel, of seeing my family and friends displaced, grieving the loss of places and memories that shaped my childhood. So I've been wanting to write, and in this moment, my emotions are raw and they are real. So this season is my way of honoring that. And this podcast has always been about the human experience. And right now, this is my experience. And I'm also sharing this because a few people have reached out asking if I'm well, hence the previous poem. And the truth is I am well, and I'm also not well at the same time, if you know what I mean. But who is fully well these days, right? And I also realized that posting the poems on their own might feel a little out of context. So that's why I just wanted to share this with you. So maybe instead of just reading my poems, you should click the link in the bio and listen to the full thing. And wanted to thank you for listening. Anyways, next week's episode is titled I think I'm stuck. And it's actually one of my ultimate favorite poems I've written for this season. This and maybe one more, Terrorist, which I feel like I've talked about it many times. And I hope it's to your liking. To be continued.